What's up everyone, my name is Gods, and I'm here with a different kind of gameplay today. Today I was playing Neith, and I forgot to record, sadly. So here I am in the in-client Smite replay. So as you can see, we start off around the 6-minute mark, not bad, whatever. I'm just going to be giving you a play-by-play and try to explain my thought process behind what I'm doing. So, as you can see here, I'm going up against a Poseidon ADC. Not the best choice, but I mean it works to a degree, especially on casuals, which is where I was playing. So you can see there, the Poseidon's pretty scared of me, and he pretty much should be. As far as he's concerned, I am like a level ahead, and his support is 5 and mine is 7. So we're doing quite well so far. Not much has happened. I've gotten 3 kills already. I believe 1 on Poseidon, 1 on Hercules, and probably 1 on the jungle. So you can see here, I'm just clearing the wave as fast as I can to try to pressure the Poseidon. I want to push him out of lane as often as possible, so I just push him all the way up to his tower. I noticed that the jungle is actually a lot more present in the solo lane rather than my lane. So then I take advantage of that and I just shove up the lane using wards so that I don't get caught out. I believe Thor never actually goes into my lane in the whole game, so I mean, unfortunate for the other team, because that was huge misplays, but good for me. So, as you're watching here, it's basically just like a back and forth, just me killing people, and then their team killing people, and yeah, things get out of hand quite quickly here. So Sun Wukong's coming in, he's gonna stun him, so I'm just gonna take that, and I'm gonna just wreck Poseidon. I missed the heal there, and that's pretty unfortunate, but I'll take him anyways with the ult. Not a bad trade. We didn't sacrifice the Sun Wukong ult, but yeah. Since Poseidon is dead, Hercules has to guard the tower. We're gonna go ahead and take this Gold Fury. Wasn't a very smart idea per se, considering we didn't have much warding, but it resulted in a positive for us. No losses, free Gold Fury. Let's see, Herc here doesn't even have Hog 3, so I'm just gonna go ahead and back here. I have quite the sum of money. I have 1900. I have full Heartseeker, and I can buy whatever I want basically. So I go ahead, pick up the Aussie, a pot, a ward, and tier 1 of boots. This is the Heartseeker build that Neith is really strong with, and that she should be building every game. So coming out from the fountain, just go straight to lane. Just want to get that advantage over Poseidon as much as possible so that he isn't a threat. So right now, I see the Herc. I could actually see him because he's walking around and I have wards around. So I'm just letting him fight it out. He thinks he has a pretty good spot on me, so Poseidon just decides to ult. I'm not quite sure why. And yeah, he pays with his life because he missed the ult. Really big drop on their part. There wasn't much they could do really. I don't know why he used his ult. There wasn't much like potential even. And right there, even though Uller died, I still sent my ult out. So why is that? For one thing, I didn't even see that he was gonna die, so it's kind of a drop on my part. But as far as map awareness goes, I was being a little bit more aware. Earlier, you could see here Uller about 1 in 3, not that great. He's being camped by Thor the whole game, so I decided to use my ult kind of defensively for his sake. Sadly, it doesn't reach him in time, but just the fact that I used the ult may result in something good. No. That's fine. I wasted my ult, but I was able to put some pressure on the other team, and that's a positive thing all the time. going back to lane, just farming up. Pretty normal. Over here we can see we have a fight. I don't have my ult available, so if that Circuit was caught out anymore, then I couldn't help her. But she's a Circuit, she'll just dash away or jump away, whatever she does. Yeah, it's a pretty normal laning phase for my Neith here. Starting to get my attack speed up, so you can see that starting to go up. I am now level 13 versus Poseidon's level 11. I have never died yet in this game, and Poseidon has died 4 times. That has put him extremely far back, but he's doing a good job of actually staying in there, because 4 deaths, the time that it takes for you to go back to Fountain, stay dead, you know, come back, is actually quite a bit of time. So he's doing a pretty good job of staying within the 2 level distance, you know. If the game had gone any differently, he probably could have came back and gotten a few good picks on me. So coming out of the jungle there, yeah. So coming out of the jungle there, I missed my let's see if I could find it again. Jeez, I missed my spirit arrow, but that was alright, because I didn't like, it wasn't kind of really a thing that occurred to me that I could actually hit the Poseidon, because I mean, he's just so slippery. Honestly, so this is kind of a mistake here, and I actually noticed this when I was playing the game too. You definitely don't want to do this. As you can see here, Poseidon doesn't have any wards, so he has no knowledge that I'm coming in, and he has ult up. If he was smart enough and he got the wards down there, he could have seen me coming, put down his 3 and his ultimate. I would have died here for sure. It's kind of a misplay by me and by that Poseidon, so you definitely be aware of that. Sad that I missed that, but you know, whatever. So instead, he wastes the ultimate, doesn't even hit his 3 on me, doesn't do any damage basically, and then I just 3 away. The reason why I say he does no damage on me is because there's 3 minions here, and Neith's heal will heal from damaging up to 3 enemies, so that means I could damage 1, 2, 3, 4 enemies, and then I will heal basically right back up. In this extended engagement, I'll actually heal up like my whole health, and I'll probably end up taking Poseidon's life. You could see there, he was actually waiting for me. I don't know what he was doing actually. He was waiting at the jungle entrance right around here, and then I just went over there to make sure I could block off all of his exits. I see that he goes back into the lane because of my minions, and he's taking poke. I'm gonna come up right behind him, and he'll just take massive damage right away from that. You can see right now just how much damage I do. So Neith gets pretty crazy when she's left unchecked, and she's just being fed all game by Poseidon. So again, I finish my engagement, and I'm ready to help out my friends. I target the Wheelish right there, despite the engagement in mid. I spot her out that she's really weak, and I take advantage of that. You see, I think like maybe Anubis could have gotten it, but you know, you just want to get that, especially when Uller has died already 4 times, and that Wheelish has only died twice. So just need to help him out, really. And right now I'm 7-0. It's looking really good for us as a team. Our team is doing alright. We have the gold lead due to that Gold Fury. And we're off to the races, really. Sun Wukong's gonna do his thing, you know, put down a couple wards and scout out the area. Yeah, Poseidon, once again, trying to clear the wave as quick as possible, just like me. So, in this matchup, I want to talk about this matchup a little bit. Poseidon doesn't do too well against Neith. He could be like, there's many different matchups that could have worked a lot better against Neith. But Poseidon, he was gonna be a pretty good ADC coming into Season 2, but it just didn't end up that way.
I'm bringing the party to you.
So yeah, that's what Neith is all about, really. If you're in the ADC role, in any role, really, you just gotta put out those ultimates and hope that they hit somebody. I would rarely ever use it against my actual lane partner, especially if they're right in front of me. Only in these short occasions. So I see that the fight is still going on here, so I decide to come in and try to help my teammates. I'm level 16. The highest on their team is level 14, and that's the solo. I go ahead and just take that one kill, and I take that kill too. Could have given it to my support, but he was pretty low anyways. I'm not sure what the Wheelix was trying to do there. I think she missed, and my sprint runs out, so... I don't want to use my backflip because I know that she probably has her ult up, but she didn't actually. Looking back now, I could have just killed her basically. That's fine. So, looking back right there. Oh man. Oh, replay is so bad. Okay. Alright. So you can see here, I don't have any wards. No words of any kind, but I don't even hear the ping from Hercules. That's error on my fault again, and he's coming up right behind me. I'm so focused on this Wheelish that I don't even hear this Hercules, and had the circumstances been different, say the Poseidon was here, or a Wheelish had full health or ult, this could have been so much worse, because Hercules comes up behind me, I don't even notice it, and he hits me. Not much I could do there, but he's level 9 anyways, level 17. I'm just gonna chunk away at his health. Get him down to about 300, 400 health. Not bad. And right now, it was a pretty selfish decision, but I just wanted to try to see if I could kill him. You know, just because the difference in levels was so high. So now our levels are kind of higher, you know, my build's coming up, and you know, the disparity between me and Poseidon is just so large. So you can see just how much I'm breaking away. I'm now 10-0, and Poseidon is 1-6. Unfortunate there, I tried stealing it, not a big deal. Just gonna go and take the Gold Fury now. Solo lane, there's a nice gank. Oh boy. Oh boy, wow, that was bad. Okay, gonna not watch that. Look at that health, man. Not even level 20, and that physical power is just massive.
Don't be shy.
Mid is looking like it kind of needs help, so I just decide to ult. I decide to ult my... Oh, actually, I ulted the Wheelish, eh? Oh, that's kind of weird. Yeah, I took the kill. And now I'm 11-0. I don't know how I missed that. That's just sad. And again, Uller is just gonna go down. And Anubis just does this thing, you know. I see Thor here all alone. I'm level 18, he's level 14, and he's backing. Doesn't have any knowledge that I'm actually there, so I just take the advantage and I start chasing him. This is a huge drop. I popped my sprint. You know, I thought he was gonna go this way, but he actually goes that way. And right now, I can't see him. I actually can't see him because of the, like, it's in the jungle and I can't see him. So he just walks away unscathed, and my team is just, I don't even know what they were doing, but pretty big drop, not a big deal, and I accidentally popped my beads. Not my best performance, and this Syl is trying to aggress on me, but I just ignore her and I go ahead and get the 100% kill on Hercules. So there's a few things I could have done to secure kills more, to help us win the game faster, and that's really in my actual like objectives, because I didn't even push objectives. Like for the amount of time that I spent farming, I never even got his tier 1 during the laning phase. Not a big deal, but I would have been better, because then this would have been, Poseidon would be forced to stay in his tier 2 tower to defend. But he's gonna go back anyways, and we're just gonna take advantage of the fact that he's not there. Recognizing that, we're just gonna be aggressive on mid lane, unless I decide to back. Why are you backing? Oh boy. Yeah, I'm not that good at this game apparently. Oh boy, Circuit. So I see Circuit in danger there, so I'm just gonna go ahead and try my best to get there. I use my leap, and I don't believe it's enough, so we just decide to clear out the lane. That's fine.
Double kill.
So what we're doing right here is basically mind games. You can manipulate this spot in the jungle. See, he doesn't know that I am here. I'll just zoom in on him. He doesn't know that I'm here right now unless he has a ward right here, right in the jungle. So I'm just going to take advantage of that fact and wait for him, because I can see him when I manipulate the camera. So it's pretty good. Just gonna wait him out here, and then I'm gonna ambush him, use my spirit arrow to initiate. Totally miss. I'm like the best ADC player. Pop my sprint 3, notice that he's too far away, and whatever. Force him out of lane. That's good enough for me. I have enough kills. 12-0. That's enough kills. I'm not gonna try going ham for it. And I did pretty good poke damage, you know? That's the beauty of poke, is that you don't have to kill your opposing laner. As soon as they leave and you're level 20, that tower's gone, and they know it. Especially how it's half health. Oh boy. There's no engagements going on. There's nothing that I need to avert my attention to, so the only thing on my mind right now is taking these towers. And I take that tower, and since I have no wards, no coverage, I'm just gonna clear this wave probably and back. And back, and back, and back. There you go, there you go. So I see that Scylla there, and I'm just gonna go up to her, you know, put a little poke on her. She's pretty scared, level 15 versus 20, rightfully so. But the Poseidon gets a pretty big idea here. Tries chasing me. I hear his tidal wave get popped, so he doesn't know that I'm gonna turn, obviously. He thinks that I'm just gonna give up, whatever, you know, there's a Herc. I actually take that, and I turn around, and I use my spirit arrow. And I miss. Again, what a big surprise, right? This is a big thing against the Poseidon, and that's against, like, no matter what character you are. If you're playing mid, and you're playing against the Poseidon, get at least sprint 2 by how many ever minutes, like 3 minutes. No, not even 3 minutes, sorry. Probably around 6 minutes you'll want sprint 2, or something to that effect. Because what sprint does, above sprint 1, sprint 2 and 3 gives you slow immunity, and what that is usually a Poseidon will put down their whirlpool here, and it'll slow you down allowing them to easily hit you in the center of their Kraken. So if you pop your sprint, you get immunity to slow, and then you can just run out. You don't even have to use your beads. So that's what I do. Just pop my sprint, and I escape 2 ults there, and a possible death. So perfectly fine with that. Steal that kill, get godlike. Just everyday business, and we're just gonna push this. Surrender vote comes out from the enemy team, but it looks like they have a pretty good fight going on here, but we're grouped 5, but what happens here is actually the way they fight and just the whole situation here. Like, let's just replay this. Oh man. Let's just try skipping some of this. So it's a pretty good engagement so far for us. We have 3 people here, and I'm about to get the Hercules kill. Get the Hercules kill, so then we're like, alright, let's just push up the tier 2. Get the second kill now. Now it's 5, and 2 of them are dead, so that's 5 versus 3. So the 3 group up here in the mid lane, and we're just sieging this, you know. I'm putting damage on the minions and seeing if I could hit the Poseidon from here. Trying to hit the tower. And it's just kind of an awkward engagement from us, really. Our Sun Wukong's solo, and he doesn't have that natural tankiness as a Guardian. You can see in his build, he doesn't have that much. He only has really Mystical Mail and a tier 2 of... I'm not even sure the tier 3 of that. Anyways, we don't have that good of a initiation or team fight, or whatever you want to say. Red team here has full health. I am not, like, 17, 17, and 15. The only difference here is that I'm level 20. If you take the levels of my team, they're so low compared to me, and they're all low health. In theory, this fight should have gone really differently if this Thor would have actually used his wall correctly and used his abilities correctly. That would have set up both of these gods, and they would have gotten so many kills, and they probably would have at least gotten a few kills out of it. And Thor has to hammer out. Wheelish getting low, Poseidon getting low, but they want that kill, so let's go stand in front of Anubis while he's in ult, right? That always works well. So then they just get obliterated, and hey Thor, where you going, buddy? Just kidding, I don't have ult. So we just go ahead and take the tier 2. And from there, the surrender vote is probably gonna take effect right about now. And there it is. Kind of sad. I did really well, obviously. I went 13-0-4. Didn't finish my build, actually. But that's kind of a thing that comes with time, right? So come out with the big V. The score was 24-14. So I just want to talk to you about what I really did well, what I did wrong. You saw a lot of missed spirit arrows, and that was completely my fault. You know, there was nothing like oh, it wasn't lag or anything really. It was just pure I missed it. So definitely I needed to work on that. See here, I have most player no, actually I don't. Wow. I have second highest player damage. But the most important thing is that you notice Tots and Sugar Pimp. Tots, great player, 13-0, 4, and then Poseidon, 2-8-0. What's the difference between these two? Well, for one thing, one is not an ADC. Simple as that, really. Gold earned, completely different, but that's probably due to the Gold Fury. Let's see, player damage, missed every single ult that I've seen him use. I think he missed every single one, except for the one on Circat. Minion damage, I cleared more minions than him, I took less damage than him, I mitigated less damage than him, did more structure damage. So all in all, I just had much more opportunity and took a hold of that advantage. As well, 0 wards placed. This is huge. You can't just let your guardian or your support or whatever you want to say, you can't let them just ward the whole map by themselves. Mid, that is huge. You need to place wards as mid. ADC, need to place wards somewhat. Not a big deal if you don't, but it's for your own safety, really. First solo and ADC, it's for your own safety. But mid and guardians and jungles definitely need to ward. And you can see that coming out here, 9, 10, and 4. Great. 2, 6, and 0. I mean, do I need to say more? As for things I did well, I would say that I used ult at the appropriate time. I only used the ult in a situation once or twice where it either ended up in a non-kill or I ulted a character that was already dead. Not bad. For things I didn't do so well, I kept pushing lanes, even though I kept farming way too much. You can see here the difference in farm is 578 gold per minute versus like a 500 gold per minute. Towards the beginning of the game, I didn't have that much team fight presence. Like I didn't rotate at all, basically, other than the Gold Fury. I never rotated until that last engagement in mid. Really, that was like the only one. And because of that, you could see just how much the deaths were quite a bit, actually, but mostly found on Uller. He didn't have that well of a game. Every time I checked, he was getting boxed by Wheelish. Not much you could do there. It's more of something that the jungle can do, but that's what the beauty of Neith is that you can have that presence globally because of her ult. So I definitely needed to notice the kind of situation with Uller, but that's the difficulty playing online with strangers. Other than that, I think I did a pretty good job. Not the best score. Could have done 26-0. Yeah. I'm joking. I'm actually really happy with this score. But yeah, that's it from me. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed, please drop a like, favorite, and subscribe.